I'm referring to these products right here, all these. These are what I call traditional or conventional products. As you can see up there on top, you got your pleated filters. Over here, you have your bag filters. Here you have your rigid cell. And now everything's moving. As you can see around here, you have your mini pleat V cells. So all the cells now are moving more towards a mini pleat pack, which is better. It's definitely better for energy conservation. You're increasing the amount of media within a filter. You're quadrupling it, lowering that restriction, conserving energy, and in theory, giving you longer service life. I say in theory for a reason, which we'll get more into that as we go on. Well, because there's no difference between any of these products. You could go to like a big city here, Los Angeles, where there's about 20, 25 distributors of these products, all probably with different manufacturers on them. But they all perform the same, and that's because all of these filter companies that call themselves manufacturers are not true manufacturers. They simply purchase all the materials in bulk from the same sources and assemble all of these filters. So there's really no difference in performance regardless of what company you buy them from and what manufacturer stamped on the products. Well, from what I've gathered over the years, when the owner of Fiberbond Corporation opened his doors, the first thing he did before opening the doors was went around and looked at all the filter manufacturers to see how they did things. And he noticed that they don't produce the filtration media in-house. They outsource everything and simply assemble. And he made up his mind then that he didn't want to do that. He wanted to be different. He wanted to be able to purchase the best raw fibers to be able to design and produce the best filtration media out there, which would ultimately produce the best HVAC filtration products out there. And in my professional opinion, I have to agree with this because of what I've seen throughout my career. Much of it I've documented and I share with you on this platform. I just don't see another line of HVAC air filters out there that can repel moisture, molds, and spores as successfully as Fiberbond Products does, all the while providing the best efficiencies in the market from what I see. Uh, and the proof is in the pudding. I provide all kinds of documentation spanning over 3 decades in this industry, both on my website and on this platform. I'll let you be the judge. Take a look at the results of this test. So these are two air handler units, side by side, exactly the same, both cleaned prior to installing new filters, and take a look at the results of traditional pleated filters. I even took a little swipe there with 2 fingers just to show the amount of contamination buildup in just 9 months using pleated filters. Look at the results the same 9 months from the air handler using Fiberbond dust lock panels. I mean, it's night and day. Here's even more documentation from a hospital in Orange County. These coils were installed 7 years prior to this picture and were using our concept right from the get-go. And of another one in LA County. The most important tool in assessing one's filtration performance are the eyes. I love that my eyes can tell me exactly what I need to know is happening inside an HVAC system. So now you have a little bit of an understanding of how I go about my consultation assessing your HVAC air filtration performance. If you're at all interested in a free consultation, please feel free to reach out to me. Send me an email, give me a call on my cell. I'll be more than happy to help you.